I recently heard people talking about a very interesting tier list by Game 8. So in this video, I'll be ranking to 2 tier lists from the website. One is the best characters tier list, the other one is the best personas tier list. So let's just begin. So there's overall, DPS and sustain. I think I'll just go with the DPS first, then we'll look at overall as the last one. So we've got Queen, Closer, Noir, Joker, Panther, Fred and Mesa in the same tier. Yui and Mont, Cord and Samoko, Rin in C tier. Oh no. Now I see why. They're not even DPS. Why are they in the DPS tier list? What? Like Cord doesn't. I mean, I don't know how to define tier list. I don't know how to define this tier list. If you're talking about Cord as, I mean, Cord doesn't really do damage herself, but she forces somebody else to use a DPS highlight, a damaging highlight, and maybe that counts as DPS. Sagamoko can do like a little bit of damage, more than like a support or healer, but like, I don't think you should consider her as a DPS. And Rin, how is Rin here? I know she does damage, but she is definitely not considered a DPS. And why is Florent and Mesa on the same tier? Why is Mont and Skull and Yui on the same tier? Why is Mont should be lower here? Mesa should be up here. S tier at least. One is good. Okay, wait, before I start judging more, where's the C roll explanation? This one? Ah, there you go. So DPS deals the highest damage in the game. Main source of damage for clearing difficult content. I mean, no. Why is Smoko and Rin here? What? Sustain is responsible for keeping the party alive, using their skills to heal and sustain the team and themselves for surviving difficult content, okay? Support is provide buffs and debuffs to their allies. Okay, so we know now. What's the explanation here? Yeah, this DPS tier is terrible. Okay, this top 3, I guess, sure. Don't really disagree with this one. Panther S tier a bit generous, I feel. I think Fox Mesa can swap with Panther. Threat can maybe go down now. Skull maybe can go up. Yeah, you know what? Regardless of whatever I said, why the hell is Cord, Mako, and Rin here? It makes no sense, man. Oh no, if they put Cord, Mako, and Rin in DPS, who are they gonna put in sustain? I swear to God, if I see a DPS there, why is Futaba considered the best sustain? Responsible for keeping the team alive? She is not responsible for keeping your team alive? She gives like a little bit of skill when you activate Data Storm, but that's it. She doesn't buff defense, she doesn't heal. She just gives a little bit of shield. And that's enough for you to put T0. What the heck? Yeah, Marion, SS, okay. Soy, Salmoko, Cherish. I will put Salmoko and Cherish up to S tier. Got Lufel, Puppet. Okay, so they're just randomly putting Navigators, so they really should put another tab for Navigators. Navigators should not be compared to the regular characters. Win? Oh my god, why is Win here? I mean, she heals, but she's not a sustain. Yuki, and Moko. Wait, does Moko even heal? I think she heals with a skill 2 or something. Actually, I don't think she does. Why the hell is she considered a sustain? She doesn't even pop defense, just ammo accuracy and attack and sleep. Oh my god, this is absolutely terrible. There's so many things wrong with the tier list. Yuki and B, I guess, sure. If you're talking strictly about sustain, sure. I guess Core can heal when somebody uses highlight to activate a passive, but this makes no sense. Remove Futaba completely. She does not belong in this category, along with Win, Core, and Moko. And I guess Puppet also, because Navigators should be their own tier, man. Their own list. You cannot compare them together like that, because Navigator works completely different. They have 3 skills, they don't have highlight. They have a countdown and stuff. Oh boy, now I'm very scared of support. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna see like, I don't know, Joker here or something. Because, no, maybe not Joker, maybe like Yusuke. Okay, why is Yusuke not here then? Right? Okay, hold on. Genuine question to whoever made this here. Why is Yusuke not considered in the sustain list? Because he can sustain, right? Technically, he can draw attacks to himself. Why is he not in here? He should not be in here, but I'm questioning why is he not in here. This is so dumb. I can't. I'm so scared to click the support tab. Futaba, okay. Marion. Okay, what does support do again? Provide buffs and debuffs to their allies. I mean, I guess Marion can buff some damage, give pierce rate if it's A1. Cord, okay, sure. Rin in S tier, that's too high for me. BB, okay. Lufel, what the hell does Lufel do? What the hell does Lufel do to the team, to the buffs damage? It's only like 8% attack or something. Yeah, at A6 only 8% attack, 20% fire damage. That's all. He literally has no other buffs, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he has no other buffs. Just heals and burn. Why is he here? Win A tier, that's... Okay, fine. Reader, that's a bit too high for him for A0. Puppet! Puppet! What the hell does Puppet do? Puppet doesn't... Okay, Puppet does buff a bit of damage with skill 3, but... Nah bro, this is one of the stupidest tier lists I've ever seen. This makes no sense at all. I think she buffs a little bit of damage with skill 3. 2% per stack. So if it's 8 stack at A6, that's 16%. That's even lower than Lufel's fire damage. What the hell is this? Leon in A tier? No, Leon should be like S or SS tier. Samoko in A tier, sure. Cherish A tier, sure. I don't disagree actually. Soy, I think Soy can go up. Soy's debuff is pretty good. Okian B, Moko, Vino. I think I'm just gonna crash out. Why is Queen here? What the hell? What the hell does Queen do? Tell me. What the hell does Queen do? She does not buff any damage, I'm pretty sure. She only buffs herself, she doesn't buff anyone else. Why is she here? This makes no sense. And the same tier as Vino as well. Just nah man, nah, this is stupid. Provides buffs and debuffs. The only thing she does is like inflict element with skill 1. That's all I think. And her skill 2, I guess her skill 2 can heal, but like this is not the sustain list, this is the support. You know what, speaking of sustain, why is Queen not here? Why is Queen not here? Queen as a DPS, she is like one of the more like tanky DPSs, but why is she not here? Why is Fox and Queen not here? Because Fox can tank a lot, can lure the targets to him, Queen can heal. Why are both of them not here? But instead, you put freaking Cord here and win. Why? Who made this tier list? This is absolutely crazy. Like literally, like okay, if you put Sawamoko and Cherish here, okay, like sure. Sawamoko can buff attack with skill 2 with decent amount actually, buff ammo accuracy. Cherish skill 3 can buff quite a decent amount of damage as well. Fine, I can let it go. Queen, why is Queen? And Puppet same tier as Moko, Leon, Cherish. They're also an 8. Ah, God, man, this is so messed up. And Key C tier, sure, whatever, I don't really care. He is good with An, but that's all. He's really only good for one team. But like holy crap man, who made this tier list? This is insane. Oh boy. This tier is already a mess. I cannot. Oh boy, I don't dare to look at the overall tier list. Let's go. Okay, Futaba A T0, sure. Marion, Queen, Cord, some closer, Noir, okay. Rin is way too high man. Rin is actually not that good. Unfortunately, I think she's a very flawed character. But skill 3 I think is absolutely flawed because it only activates like 2 times, right, after using skill 3. Either 2 turns or you do damage 2 times, which is just useless because this technically becomes 1 turn only, right? If other characters in the team on the same turn attack, then your DPS attack does twice, but it's just useless. The defense debuff is pretty good, but skill 3 is just terrible. This one also terrible because I'm pretty sure it's only 1 turn here. 48.8. 28.8 is a decent number, but 1 turn is absolutely useless. I don't understand why it's S tier. Soy, Win, Fluret, Puppet, no. Why is Puppet A tier? No. Morgana A tier. What the heck? This is so confusing. Mesa is same tier as Puppet and Mona. And Cherish. And Fox. What? B tier we have Cattle, Bui, Okian, Reader, Moko, Leon in B tier. Oh my god. And Skull in B tier. Moko is B. Moko is literally like the worst 4-star character in the game. Like not 4-star, worst character in the game I think. Closer, Sepia, Ki, Yuki and Mons. I mean these are pretty bad guys. Sepia will put it up. Sepia is actually not bad. He can do some decent damage with DOT. I'll put it up. This 4, not that useful. Okay, Yuki maybe I can get it. Nah, actually nah. Yuki really only useful in Fox team. Okay, yeah. This is so messed up. So many things wrong. So many questionable choices. Like some characters that are in this like category for no reason. Okay, is there an explanation for like the characters? Okay, let me look. I'm very curious. I hope they have. Okay, they have this description. Oracle, Marion. Okay, let me see the very stupid ones. Rin. The best debuffer on launch, with an on-demand defense reduction being universal. Okay. Forget. Bro forgot that most bosses are immune to spiritual elements, which also means heals, buffs, and debuffs, their casts are all blocked. I think the reason why they put it high is because they assume Forget always lands, and Forget always can hit. They didn't think about immunity. No S tier. Local Phoebe, Sawamoko, A tier. Let me just quickly look through and see if there's any interesting stuff. He gets stronger the longer the fight goes thanks to his right to strike passive stack. Brother, he can max out his right to strike passive in 2 turns. What you mean the longer the fight, the stronger he gets? He gets strong in just 2 turns because he maxes the stack in 2 turns. Oh my god, bro. Okay, they put Puppet here, but the reason is very generic. The only reason they just say she can shoot, she can tank, which is correct, but that doesn't mean she deserves A tier. Okay, now Morgana. Okay, they can revive fallen ally. That's true, but revive is not that useful. Okay, it depends on the fight. SOS good boss is not useful. If you're talking event fights, story fights, sure. Metro of Desire, sure. But still, A tier, nope. Okay, hold on. This Cherish thing is very interesting. So it says that perfect addition to Fox team, sure. You can give more damage boost to Fox, okay. Outside of this team, his performance is lacking as protection in this game is not favored. Protection in this game is not favored. Then why the hell you put like Puppet in A tier then if you say it's not favored? Why you put Morgana then if it's not favored? Why Cherish in A tier then if it's not favored? What the hell? And I also disagree that outside of this team, his performance is lacking. I think people have like a very big misconception on Cherish. I think I might actually make a video on this one. I think Cherish is a very misunderstood character. They always think that it's only good for Fox. That is incorrect. Cherish is really good, very very strong. But yeah, that's a topic for another video. Okay, now the B tier characters. Leon, okay, look at these guys. Leon is one of the best among the 4-star characters thanks to his passive stack power friendship. If he is one of the best among the 4-star, why the hell did he score lower than Puppet, than Floret, than Wind, than Soy? Why? If he's one of the best, why is he not top, like A or S tier? Like, you literally said this. You said that he's one of the best among the 4-stars. Like, brother, can you make up your mind? Unfortunately, he does not have any way to redirect attacks to himself, meaning he has to lower his own HP using his physical skill instead. Just use Leon, bro. Just use Leon skill too. That's not a big problem. I mean, it's true, what they say is true, but just use Leon. Wait. Hence her placement in SS tier for support. Then why is she in B tier for overall tier list then? What the hell is talking about? The current state of the meta only allows her to be paired with Makoto. That is wrong. No, she is actually good for any single target teams because of her debuffs. You can defense debuff, increase damage taken, inflict elements, which can, like buff other stuff like for example shock can increase the crit rate taken. Okay, that's about it. Like all the descriptions other than like a few that's just wrong, all of them are like very like generally accurate, but doesn't really tell me much on the reason why they put some characters in tiers. Like for example, Puppet in A tier, they don't really explain why. And they freaking put Leon in B tier, even though they say he's one of the best 4-stars. It's so inconsistent, and there's just some things wrong as well. Oh my god, I don't even understand. I do not understand the tier list at all. Oh my god, if the character tier list is already this bad, how is the persona tier list gonna look like? I do not look forward to this. Okay, no, I kinda look forward to this because I wanna see how stupid the tier lists are. Okay, best new personas. No, okay, let's look at it. Best assassin. Okay, I don't think I can really judge this one because why do you label this as best assassin? Hold on, pause for a minute. Why the hell you label the characters as overall DPS sustain support, but then the personas you label by the types, the roles? Why not you just label the roles so you don't get stupid stuff like Core as a sustain, Otaba as a sustain, Queen as a support? God, please make up your damn mind. I think they're actually trying to rage bait P5X players maybe. Okay, assassin. Diagnostic, SS tier definitely agree. I don't even know what Valkyrie does. Okay, for SS tier definitely like Vishnu, Diagnostic. Bishan Mountain probably in S tier because Bishan Mountain only really useful for Queen's team. And that's about it. I don't think there's any. Okay, Amuno Uzume definitely in SS tier or S tier because of her crit buffs. Very very useful. Is there anything else missing? I think that's all. Okay, wait. Okay, let me find the criteria first. Okay, I don't think there's a criteria for the roles. So I have no idea how they like judge. Are they judged based solely on DPS? If it's DPS, I actually have no idea because I'm not really sure. I don't think anyone uses them for DPS or the top 4 So assassin is gonna be like Janosik, Vishnu, Amanozame. I guess Bishop Mountain. Bishop Mountain is only for Queen team, but yeah, maybe S tier or A tier. Everything else is B or below because you're not gonna use them at all. Sweeper, no, not sweeper. Medic. Medic. I don't think there's really any good medic personas. Like they just heal. I guess I cannot really judge this one honestly. Just heal. Sometimes some of them can buff a bit. I think. Oh yeah, okay, this one can buff a bit, but really not that useful. Yeah, I'll skip this one. Sweeper. Format is useful for on team. Yoshitsune, I guess for DPS. You're talking purely DPS, Yoshitsune might be the best one. Got Mel, sure I guess. Mel, but Mel is not really useful anymore even for closer team. Azuzu, okay. What else? Let's just see if I miss anything. Okay, I think Linen Sieve is also not bad. It's not really useful anymore, but at least for early game, the defense debuff is nice. Yeah, Mothman can do some element stuff, which is nice also. Yeah, I don't know the criteria of this one, but okay, I definitely am curious about the buffers and debuffers. So now it's strategies. Okay, why is Kushinada and SS tier? Oh my god, Succubus in C? No. Succubus should be S. Succubus should be S, man. Kushinada should go lower. Okay, Dominant Dionysus SS tier, sure. I don't disagree. Homokutan S tier, okay. Jokutan A, yeah. Succubus should swap with, not swap, but come here. Because Shodan go down. Kushinada also maybe go to A tier. The Saboteur or debuff. Surge should be SS tier, man. As Surge and Yolanga SS tier. I don't even know what this 3 does, honestly. Chernobog S or A tier because only useful for Mesa, and even then you only sometimes use him because honestly Chernobog's buffs are not crazy good. You kind of have to use it for Titania because you need to hit it to remove the power, very power stack thing. But other than that, outside of Titania SOS, you don't really use him much. Some notable personas are Lamia, White Rider. These are decent. Lamia can increase party's attack when you burn. White Rider can increase damage based on the number of curse stacks on the opponent. This tier list, they don't even give explanation. Okay, the Guardian persona, Non is the best one if you're talking about utility because of debuff, and that's all. Everything else is GPS and below. If you're talking about purely sustain, King Frost and Centerphone is both pretty decent as sustain. Non also okay, but not as good. But the debuff, very good. Yeah, I don't know how they rank this. Yeah, I don't know how they rank the persona tier list. No explanation, no nothing. But yeah, also quite a few questionable stuff. And for buffer, Succubus is C tier. That's, I really disagree that one. Then Cert, definitely SS tier. Probably the best debuffer. Okay, no. Maybe Yolanga might be the best one. Best debuffer persona. Maybe Cert is second. They're both very useful. I like to believe that whoever made this is just trying to rage bait me and the other people in the P5X community.